Hello friends, you're watching India Today Tech, and in this video we'll show you the Moto G5s Plus, the special edition version of the Moto G5 Plus that was launched in March this year. Let's quickly take a look at the specs to find out what is special about the phone. The G5s Plus has a 5.5-inch display with Full HD resolution, a 2 GHz Snapdragon 625 chip which is similar to the G5 Plus, but the cameras are an improvement. There is a dual camera in the rear and an 8 megapixel in the front. Apart from a couple of things, everything else on the phone remains the same. But we'll compare both the phones and show you the difference as well. The price, however, makes the G5s Plus an obvious replacement of the G5 Plus. It comes in 4GB, 64GB variant, which is priced at Rs 15,999. Okay, so let's take the phone out of the box, and this is the Moto G5s Plus in blush gold. Not a very good looking color per se, but the full metal build does bring a new feel to the phone. It is solid metal, so not just the sides or the frames of the phone is metal, but all of its shell, the chassis as we call it, is made out of metal. Unlike Nokia, Motorola has not revealed which metal is used on the phone, but it surely feels solid. At the back side, there is the dual camera setup and there is a change in the SIM slot position. The display of course is bigger from 5.2 to 5.5 inches. Other than that, most of the features of the phone are the same. Let's take a look at other contents of the box and we'll come back to the phone. First up, there is a user manual in English and Hindi, and then a safety guide again in the same languages. Then there's a travel adapter with 3 amperes of power rating, and the phone does come with earphones which are earbud style, not premium to say the least, but come with mic and switch, no volume controls. Next, there is a micro USB cable and a SIM ejector tool. The Moto G5s Plus uses a hybrid dual SIM slot, which means you can either use SIM 2 or micro SD card at one time. Also, the phone comes with a micro USB port, and it is accompanied by a mic and a speaker at the bottom with secondary mic on the back side and a 3.5mm jack on top. The dual camera in the rear has two 13 megapixel sensors with dual tone, dual LED flash below it. It is surely protruding out of the phone body, but so was the case with the G5 Plus as well, and all other higher end Moto phones that we have seen. Overall, the design of the phone looks better, and with metal build, Motorola has a chance to make it shiny. It does look flashy with chiseled edges and feels lighter despite packing a bigger screen. Compared to the G5 Plus, it is not very big, but yes, for some, a 5.2-inch display would have worked better. That was on the G5 Plus. We don't know yet if Motorola would discontinue the G5 Plus, because at the same price, the G5s Plus makes much more sense and also a more value for money proposition. The good part is the software on board, which remains untouched. It's the stock Android interface on the G5s Plus with usual Android 7.0 Nougat features and Moto apps that support gestures like flip twice to open the camera or shake twice to turn on the torch light. The Moto G5 Plus was a delight to use with sufficient power under the hood and amazingly optimized interface. With 4GB RAM, this variant would only achieve new levels of fastness. It also comes with the latest Android 7.1.1 update. Now let's check the display quality, and then we'll quickly get down to the cameras and compare it with the Moto G5 Plus as well. The G5s Plus has a full HD display, which is an IPS LCD screen. The colors are nice and viewing angles are great. It actually looks better than most LCD screens in this price bracket. There is a warm color tinge to the display. The brightness is also quite high. It's more than what we have seen on the Nokia 6. The colors are sharp and nicely rendered. Talking about the cameras, the G5s Plus, like the G5 Plus, for a start has a sharp autofocus and also a quick one. The autofocus is also accurate and the shutter is also quick. But all this is true only when one camera is working. Fire the dual camera setup, that is the depth enabled mode, and there comes in a lag in the interface, a slowness in the touch focus, and some visible shutter lag as well, much like what we saw on the Lenovo K8 Note. Though the bokeh shots are not bad, the background is blurred considerably and the outlines of the object are in focus and not tampered with. More importantly, the camera is an improvement over the G5 Plus. In comparison, the images appear more sharp and the colors are rendered in a more appealing fashion. The details in the bokeh mode are not lost, and the G5 Plus also manages to have a better low light capability, which is an upgrade you would want with any of the phone camera. Also in the HDR mode, we saw the G5 Plus has a much better output and there is no visible increase in the noise as well, which is a great achievement for the G5s Plus's dual camera setup. For now, the G5s Plus seems to be a nice device, completely worthy of the competition in this price range, but we will let you know everything about it in the full review, and we'll also compare it with the likes of Nokia 6, let you know which one is a better buy. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to it now to get notifications of our latest videos. Also, if you've liked this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.